Jennifer left the front door unlocked before going to bed and called Milvaganum. Shortly after, Milvaganum and two other armed individuals entered through the front door. During the trial, the Crown could not confirm the identities of the other two hitmen, as Wong and Crawford were at the work at the time. Cardio stated he acted as the driver for the attackers, selected the participants, and helped plan the assault. The identity of the shooter remains unknown. After demanding all the money in the ransacking master bedroom, the three men took Bick and Han to the basement and shot them multiple times. Bick died, but Han survived. The assailants then took $2,000 from Jennifer and fled. Jennifer claimed they tied her up, but she managed to call 911. Han was treated at a Markham Stowell hospital before being airlifted to the trauma unit at Toronto's Sunnybrook Hospital. Police initially believed the family's wealth and attracted predators to the home, but grew suspicious when valuables were left untouched. It also seemed unusual that Jennifer Pan was unharmed and managed to call 111 with her hands bound. The evening after the murder, investigators interviewed her. Later, Han Pan awoke from a coma and recalled seeing Jennifer whispering softly and amicably to one of the hitmen. She was arrested on November 2010 during her third police interview. Jennifer admitted to hiring the killers, but claimed the plan was to kill herself, not her parents. The trial of Jennifer Pan and her accomplices began in March 2014 in Newmarket, Ontario, lasting 10 months. All defendants pleaded no guilty to charge of first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit murder. Key evidence presented by York Regional Police include exhaustive tracking of mobile device movements and text message data, including over 100 messages exchanged between Jennifer and Wong in the 6 hours before the attack. Analysis of the staged break-in and robbery, which lacked typical criminal patterns. Major inconsistencies in Jennifer's testimony, including her lack of injuries, absence from the basement during the shootings, and emotionless confession. Han Pan's testimony directly contradicting Jennifer's claims, severely damaging her credibility. The trial featured over 200 exhibits and testimony from plus 50 witnesses, painting a damning picture of premeditation. Jennifer Pan, Daniel Wong, David Marvaganam, and Lanford Crawford were were all convicted and sentenced to life in prison with no parole eligibility for 25 years. Eric Carty, initially tried with the group, had his case declared a mistrial in 2014 due to his lawyer's illness. In December 2015, Carty pleaded guilty to conspiracy and received an 18-year sentence, parole eligibility after 9 years. He died in prison in 2018, reportedly to spare Han Pan the trauma of another trial. Han Pan and Jennifer's brother successfully obtained a restraining order barring her from contacting them, overruling objections from her lawyers. She is also permanently banned from contacting Daniel Wong. 2023. In May 2023, the Ontario Court of Appeal overturned the first-degree murder convictions of Jennifer and her three co-conspirators, ordering a new trial. The court ruled that the original trial judge had improperly limited the jury's consideration of lesser charges, e.g., second-degree murder for manslaughter. However, their convictions for the attempted murder of Han Pan were upheld. Jennifer Pan's story is a blood-soaked puzzle that refuses to be solved. Even after conviction, haunting questions linger. Was she a victim of suffocating family pressure or a monster who traded love for greed? In 2023, her appeal cracked open a new chapter in this true crime saga. The court overturned her murder conviction, ordering a retrial, but will justice bend or break this time? Eric Carty died in his cell. Wang and others remain behind bars. Yet Jennifer still clings to her victim's facade, and her father, forever scared, now faces the nightmare's return. This case isn't just about crime, it's a mirror reflecting shattered immigrant dreams, cultural fractures, and the razor thin line between love and hate. A balanced perspective. While I strongly oppose Jennifer Pan's parents' extreme, suffocating control, crushing her autonomy and passions, it's undeniable that their rigidity tragically overshadow her potential. Yes, Jennifer struggled academically, but her musical talent was extraordinary. Her piano skills hinted at a future where she could have become a world renowned musician, leaving a legacy of artistry instead of infamy. Yet no amount of Yet no amount of parental pressure justifies her horrific choices. The tragedy here is twofold: a gifted artist stifled by unrealistic expectations, and a woman who chose violence over breaking free. Her story forces us to ask how many brilliant minds are buried under the weight of toxic ambitions. But it also reminds us that talent never excuses evil. Jennifer Pan's name will be remembered not for music but for a crime that shattered lives, and that is the real tragedy. Did Jennifer Pan truly want freedom or just to keep her lies alive forever? Sometimes the most dangerous lies are the ones who tell ourselves. The truth, as always, is darker than fiction.